this is your main event of the evening as Ala Promotions in cooperation with Solar Sports, Tanduay Rum, the #1 rum, and Gary Shaw Productions presents your main event of the evening, 12 rounds of boxing at the super flyweight division. This is an official IBF title eliminator, with the winner of this fight getting the mandatory challenger status to go up and challenge current IBF world champion Dmitry Kirillov. This bout is sanctioned by the International Boxing Federation. Supervising the bout at ringside is Ray Whitley of Australia. If the fight goes the distance, we're going to our judges, Ses Perkins of Australia, Montor Suriyachand of Thailand, and John Davis of the Philippines. The ring physician for this bout, Dr. Jose Unabia. The man in charge of the bout, third man in the ring, a referee from New Zealand, Mr. Lance Rebel. And now, let's meet our fighters. First, to my left, fighting out of the blue corner and wearing the black trunks. He weighed in at 115 pounds. His ring record, 29 wins, 1 defeat, with 23 of his wins coming by way of knockout. Currently ranked #5 in the world by the IBF, and is currently the IBO Super Flyweight World Champion. The former IBF Flyweight Champion of the World, Vic, the Raging Bull Darchinyan. His opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner and wearing the black trunks. He also weighed in at the super flyweight limit of 115 pounds. His record, 27 wins, 2 defeats and 1 draw, with 15 of his wins coming by way of knockout. He's currently ranked #6 in the world by the IBF, and currently the IBF Intercontinental Super Flyweight Champion out of the Ala Gym, Z the Dream Gorres. Z Gorres, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, let's go on. The man in charge is about our referee, Lance Rebel.
Okay, boys, you heard the instructions. Once again, obey my commands at all times. Touch them up. Good luck to both of you.
Round number 1, ito na po yung ating iniintay sa lahat. Unang tingin, nakakatakot tignan itong si Vic Darchinyan.
Well, he's got that very intimidating stance.
He's very intimidating.
And he's also bigger, very unorthodox.
He's very awkward, yeah. Very, very awkward. He's hard to fight, actually. Right now, they're just feeling each other out.
And look at the way he contorts his body. He's trying to distract Puchoy. That's Z Gorres. That's how Gorres is fondly called. Gorres is keeping a safe distance away.
That's good, that's good. As long as he does that, jab and get out. Because you can tell when Darchinyan punches like that.
Nababasa mo yun, no?
Right, right. And look how wide his legs are.
Right.
So he has no lateral movement as much as Gorres should. So if Gorres plays it smart, don't try to go for a knockout, just be smart about it. He should be able to take this guy and go to his weak side.
Ngayon ko lang nakita si Darchinyan. He is big for a flyweight.
Oh yes,
oh,
he
yeah,
really is.
He's very big.
Well, he's actually a super flyweight now, 115 pounds. Both of these fighters are southpaws. And Gorres is going to rely on his hand speed, his foot speed, and he cannot afford to allow Darchinyan to intimidate him and to crowd him, and for Darchinyan to show his power.
Maganda si Gorres at least for early parts. Nakikita niya yung punches, eh, no?
Right, right. See, that's the thing about... Oh, did you see that knee? Did you see that knee?
Lifting up the knee.
That's what you call a dirty fighter.
Pero pinaghandaan ito sigurado ng kampo nitong si Z Gorres.
And you can tell, with Darchinyan punches and Gorres is on the other side, he throws in the back of the head.
But Gorres is very tentative. You notice when he throws his punches, he's too far away. His punches are not landing. They're about an inch shy of finding the mark. He's a little tentative, he's a little cautious.
Marami na isinuntok itong si Vic Darchinyan, but he has not found his mark. And si Gorres is actually pushed down.
Oh, they call a knockdown. They call a knockdown. That's unbelievable. They call a knockdown. They call a knockdown. Now the referee is Lance Reville of New Zealand. This is unbelievable. There was no punch landed by Darchinyan, and he throws it again. He throws it down again. And bottles are being thrown. Bottles are being thrown inside the ring. The referee has to take control.
As long as Gorres keeps his cool.
Yun ang importante, oh.
Partner, it's composure.
Stick to his plan because
Has
right
to be
now,
poise and composure.
Wala, hindi naman tumatama kung titignan nyo.
back of the head. That was the back of the head punch. See, that's one thing that they have to watch out. Bottles are being thrown everywhere.
It's unbelievable.
And coins as well.
You know, there was some controversy surrounding the assignment of officials in this fight.
That's true.
The first referee was an Australian, John Wright, and they were saying, why will you have an Australian when Darchinyan is Australian? Tingnan natin.
This is where
Knockdown ba yun o hindi?
it was clearly there was no punches
Oh,
there.
no punch at all.
No punches at all.
He was pushed down. He was pushed down. And water bottles now being thrown into the ring. He was pushed down. And this is unbelievable.
Alam mo, sa mga Cebuano, hindi mo maiiwasan talagang napaka-passionate nila about itong laro na ito. Sana lang wag sana magbato, no? Masasayang yung laban na ito. Ito.
And here we go again, round number 2. So you'll have to score that round 10-8 under professional rules
wala
for the
tayong magagawa doon, no?
But like I said, Gorres has to watch out for that back of the head punches.
Back of the head,
I know
the
I was
knee.
a victim of that as well.
Darchinyan
The knees, exactly.
is a dirty fighter,
Indeed.
and he tries to intimidate you. So now he's gotten Gorres' attention, and look at the way he moves in. He's like a stalking prey, like a praying mantis.
As long as Gorres sticks to his game plan and not get caught up with all this.
Now, the question
Importante
is,
focus, tama kayong dalawa, na hindi kailangan mawala at sumabay doon sa style itong si Darchinyan.
That's true.
Ito pong si Puchoy.
now it took 5 rounds for Nonito Donaire to knock out Darchinyan. Gorres just has to bide his time and look for the opening, find the opening, but he's got to show some power.
You can
Jun, he
tell.
has to show power.
Well, that's one thing that
Oh, nice shot!
He got him on the chin. That was a beautiful shot.
And Darchinyan surprised with that shot.
He felt it. And he's not as tough as I thought he was.
Here's the thing, Darchinyan trying to make a brawl out of it.
Wala
Beautiful move for
hindi
Gorres.
tumatama from Darchinyan. Eh, makikita nyo, panay wild swing.
Gorres cannot afford to turn this into a brawl and fight Darchinyan's fight.
Exactly. He should just, like I said, stick to his plan, stick that jab and that 1-2 and get out. There you go, just like that. Darchinyan is very awkward, but yet his punches are predictable. See, that's all he does.
no.
He
Nice
sets
counter.
up that straight.
As Darchinyan was coming in, he got tagged by a left hand from Gorres. Darchinyan is wide open coming in, June.
That's true. That's very true. And you can tell that's all he does. Is that straight. That's all that Gorres has to watch out for. And be smart. Stick that jab and move. Stick that jab and be relaxed. There you go.
Ayun, ang isa na knock. He is able to block the punches. Ito po si Gorres, ni Vic Darchinyan.
Gorres showing good defense.
Dapat relaxin lang ni Puchoy. Ano si Darchinyan, ready to go.
Enjoy Gorres scoring a knockdown. Darchinyan is holding on. Darchinyan is holding on.
Si Gorres has depensa pinapakita niya. At least hindi nagigigil dito. But Gorres knows that he can take this guy down. One more clear punch. Gorres is all the time to go. Pauwi na, no? Makikita natin. Ito yung mga tao, at least piniprevent yung mga tao from throwing.
Andito po ang games ng mission board at nakikiusap po ako na kung bakit pabayaan niyo lang pong matuloy ang laban. Okay? Pabayaan lang po natin.
Ayun yung announcement ng Games and Mrs. Board
Maraming
Chairman.
salamat po.
That's
Ako po yung
Ito po yung
nakikiusap.
The replay.
legitimate knockdown.
Remember, he was hit with that right hand, and boom, there he goes, right on the chin.
Perfect
That was
counter.
beautiful.
Perfect counter shot. The right hand.
And you can tell he was really hurt.
Jun, alam mong ginawa mo? You actually broke his glass. And
Right.
that opened up.
He was very tough at first, but this time, he's not as durable as before.
You cracked his invincibility at yun na
That's
gagawin ni
good.
Gorres.
That's good.
Now that has to boost the confidence level
Of Gorres.
of Gorres, but he cannot be
Too
too
relaxed.
overconfident
Confident, exactly.
because Darchinyan will always be a dangerous fighter inside. But now we've got to fight. Things are even now. That
And
first
Gorres
round
scoring
was
a
not
legitimate knockdown.
Yes.
Oh.
Just
Yun
be
ang
patient.
legitimate knockdown.
Talaga
Right.
tumumba si Darchinyan galing sa suntok.
Saka nakikita mo si Darchinyan ngayon yung mata niya, iba na. Unlike the first 2 rounds. There, but you're scoring here. And hitting Darchinyan.
Darchinyan is a little cautious now. You notice he's not moving in
Nawala
as
yung
he did in the
focus.
first round. He's not as aggressive. You notice that Darchinyan was waiting for Gorres to come in. It was not like in the earlier rounds when he was moving in and Gorres was countering.
Saka Jun, tignan mo yung paa. Ni Darchinyan nawala na.
You can actually see the worries in his eyes in Darchinyan.
Hindi niya
And
inakala
Gorres-
that Gorres can take him down.
Oh, yes. He didn't expect that at all. I thought that was a beautiful shot, and that was a powerful punch as well.
Oh, look at this. Darchinyan almost kneed Gorres.
Style talaga yan.
Well, he attempted in the first round. But as long as he don't let that other round go,
Di ba,
you know,
gusto ko
be
yung mata,
patient
Jun.
and be planned.
If you look at the eyes of Butchoy, you know that he is all business.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You know, in Darchinyan, there you go. That's something that he's showing, actually, that you can't push me around.
Well, Darchinyan is off balance. When he comes charging in, and Butchoy has studied his style so carefully. When Darchinyan comes in, he ducks. Then Darchinyan becomes off balance, and then Butchoy hits him with a counter.
Gusto ko yung the way Butchoy rolls with the punches.
And look at the way Darchinyan is trying to confuse.
I think he's
Gorres.
trying to hit but Gorres.
Gorres again ducks a power punch from Darchinyan. Gorres connects with the jab.
You know, neither fighter has been able to take control of this round. This round is up for grabs.
That's true.
You see the time left on your screens. Gorres can take this,
But
just
Gorres
needs a
shouldn't-
flurry.
Gorres shouldn't worry about too much on his power like he did earlier.
Yes.
Not worry about it because right now he's loading up.
Darating eh, oh, nagbago ng konti. Yun.
Good shot. He's hurt. He's hurt. You can tell he's hurt now. There we go.
Short punches
Darchinyan doesn't have
by
his head.
Gorres.
He just keeps landing that punch and sooner or later Darchinyan will go down again.
Maganda, ano mo kasi napauna na eh. Kung pag isa ano, nakapagpakilala na po ito si Butchoy kay Darchinyan inside of 10 seconds.
He got caught there a little bit, but Darchinyan is not as strong as people think he is. He's just a heavy-handed.
Confident Butchoy Gorres returns to his corner. Kanina, kung titignan mo yung mata ni Butchoy, tinitignan niya si Darchinyan. Parang meron pa siyang, may doubt pa siya. May doubt ng konti. Pero
Right,
nung-
right.
I thought in the first
After,
round,
yeah,
he fought
right.
tentative, fought a
Yeah,
little
very,
cautiously in the first round.
And
Tapos
we had the
siguro
replay.
nabuhayan siya. You know, sometimes,
Boom,
when-
that's straight.
Oh, yeah,
that was
nice
a beautiful
shot.
straight.
Sometimes, June, when you get the raw end of a deal, you want to be able to bounce back right away. And yun na nangyari kay Butchoy, no?
Right,
He felt
right.
it was an unfair call, yung knockdown in the
Yes.
first round. At talagang gusto niyang bumawi.
No,
in the second round, he just went flat out.
Right, right. And, you know, like I said in the beginning, he should just stick to his plan. He hurt Darchinyan. One punch, Darchinyan was really hurt, so one punch can make a difference in this fight, even if it's not a strong punch. As long as it lands straight right in his chin. He's already hurt. He can go down at any moment. But he's just got to watch out. I mean, Darchinyan's a dangerous fighter.
Very, very dangerous. Butchoy cannot afford to be overconfident. He can be confident, but not overconfident.
That's true.
Saka yung maganda yung sinabi na point kanina ni June na hindi kailangan madali ni Gorres.
Oh, nice shot. Coming from
Ganda ng shot na yun.
He should move. He should move.
Nagbago ng konti nung knockdown, bigla naging puncher. More of than the boxer itong si Butchoy.
Right, right.
I think Butchoy should just stick
Because
to
he's
his,
loading up, diba? Sabi ko earlier. He's loading up.
he should just stick to his game plan.
Yeah, he stick to his
Jab,
game plan. Jab,
stick and
move
run.
Exactly.
Make Darchinyan miss. But you also notice that there was a change in the offensive strategy of Darchinyan. No, he's not
He's not as aggressive. And
He's waiting for Gorres to come in.
Exactly.
And so he wants to be the counter puncher now.
And he's calming down. You know, he's actually thinking now rather than just going out flat and then trying to knock Gorres. He knows that Gorres has a pop now. You know, he went down and he was hurt a few times.
But you'd like to see more of Gorres' jabs.
That's true.
I want to see that
Yun,
jab.
no? Kasi pasok na pasok eh.
See, one thing is that he sets up when Gorres, he should just stick that jab and that straight, and he should land all the time. Like that, just like that. And then get out. That's all you gotta do.
Malinis yung 1-2 combination na yun eh. Ayan, no? Pumapasok, walang solusyon si Darchinyan for that 1-2 combination.
Oh, you know, Gorres has really studied Darchinyan's style.
That's very good.
The way Darchinyan comes in, he ducks, and then he goes up, and he throws Darchinyan off balance.
Pero huwag nilang iangat kasi mapapagod siya eh. You should try to lift
Yes.
Darchinyan. Kasi yun ang ginagawa ni Butchoy eh. Oh,
He's
big
training
right.
right now. He's training.
Ay, tinamaan na naman!
Nice left hand coming from Butchoy.
Naku, ang sarap patuli ni ano. Nakita ko na Jude kung paano mo ninakaw dito. Pag pumapasok, ano, careless.
Yeah. People have known, fighters know how he fights now. And he's very open. You can hit him with anything. But yet again, he's still dangerous when he lands that punch.
Because he's got power.
Right.
Darchinyan has power. Now Gorres can frustrate him.
That's
see
true.
the look. You
Yes,
see the look
the
at
look, exactly.
Darchinyan's face.
And Darchinyan's not a very patient guy.
Pero maganda rito, Jude.
Yeah, he
Gorres
should
can
just
load
mix
up
it
an
up.
uppercut. Ayan, no?
Jab, uppercut, jab, uppercut.
Ayun, tingnan mo.
He should jab, uppercut.
Uy, tumama si Darchinyan.
Nice
But
counter
Gorres is
from
still up.
Darchinyan. Oh, Gorres is
is
rolling with the punches. You notice that there's a lot of sweat that's being raised when he gets hit, but he rolls with the punches.
And Gorres is, his eyes are still, he's still
Guys are
focused.
good. But I thought that was a good run for Darchinyan.
That was a good run for Darchinyan.
And I would give that run to Darchinyan.
He was landing more, you know, he paced himself.
Mabigat na laban para ito kay Butchoy. Gorres will take a quick break. Babalikan po natin ang mainit na laban hatid sa inyo ng Solar Sports.
Round number 5. This is a round where Nonito Donaire took out Darchinyan last July.
Si Gorres must work on that jab kasi doon siya effective eh. Doon niya nalalansi itong si Darchinyan.
And one thing that he should do, like I did, is counterpunch.
Oh, look at him. He's a little staggered there. He got hit. He got hit by Gorres. as it came charging in. Darchinyan is hurt. Darchinyan is hurt. He's wobbly. Gorres needs to come in. He's wobbly. Darchinyan is wobbly.
But still, he has to be careful. Just same thing. 1-2, 1-2. Work on that 1-2 and move. He can catch him. Darchinyan has no more chin.
Binasag ko na kasi.
Well, he was tough at first, but I think right now he's not as tough as...
Yun ang sinasabi nila pag ang boxer nalamakan, madali na pabagsakin ulit. Ayun, no, tumatama ito si Butchoy.
And even a jab is hurting him right now. Darchinyan is hurt, and he's...
Maganda lang kay Butchoy, hindi nang gigigil.
That's good. That's the game plan.
Oh, nice shot. Nice shot. Butchoy got it. Oh, that... I thought that should have been a knockdown.
He got hit.
I thought that should have been a knockdown, so...
He should keep his hands up.
Si Butchoy doon.
He should keep his hands up. See, he's fighting Darchinyan's style right now. He should be going with his game plan.
Ayun, sabi ng kanan eh.
I think he needs to just jab, stay away.
Right, like he did in the earlier rounds. Right now, he's straining himself. Darchinyan, on the other hand, he knows he has nothing to lose. His eyes are weak. You can see it in his eyes. It's not as tough.
Yun, no, yung jump lang na yun. Yun ang magiging weapon ng Butchoy.
Yeah, no? He's dropping his hands now. This is where Gorres should be able to land more punches. Feint, and move.
Well, you also don't know what kind of condition Darchinyan is in. But Darchinyan is beginning to land now with authority. Some hard shots being connected.
Well, the reason for that is because Gorres is staying right in front instead of moving.
He's not moving.
Nawala yung movement niya.
He's not moving. He needs his lateral movement. That's his legs. That's his game. And that 1-2 right there, he should throw that 1-2 and move. Don't wait for Darchinyan to make his move.
Iniintay ni Butchoy yung isang punch eh.
Now, this is a tough round to score. I thought Darchinyan scored a knockdown earlier, but it wasn't called.
But it wasn't called. But I think if that is not called, I think
That made up for the first round.
Yeah, no, Gorres, yeah, exactly. That made up for the first one. Oh, that was a good shot. Good counter. Good counter shot.
And again a slip. That's twice now that Gorres has been down here in this round. He's a little shaky.
But you got to give it to Gorres. He landed more. He was more of he was throwing more combination. Darchinyan was he landed one good shot.
I thought maybe that was Darchinyan's round. Mahirap sabihin. There's Z Gorres. He got smacked in that previous. Let's watch slow-mo replay here. Was that a knockdown or was it not a knockdown? It wasn't called.
It was a knockdown.
Knockdown ito. May punch yun. Legitimate. That was a punch.
But the first one wasn't either.
So it canceled
like
out.
Nonito said, it canceled out. But Gorres did win that round in my opinion because he was throwing more combination. He was being well, Darchinyan landed a good punch. That's basically what was the round.
I'll have to disagree with you there. I thought that might have been Darchinyan's round. I thought he landed the stronger punches and he was sort of dictating. And Gorres strayed away from his fight plan. But let's see what he can do here. Gorres needs to get back on track. What you were saying, Juju.
Right.
He needs to be able to fight his fight and not Darchinyan's.
That's it. He should just box. Don't worry about it. When that punch is coming, it will come because Darchinyan is always open. You gotta be patient and wait for it. Well, Darchinyan, you've noticed he's calmed down a lot.
Nawala yung tapang.
You know, the important thing with Gorres is his legs. Because his legs prop him up when he ducks as soon as Darchinyan comes charging in.
And that takes a lot of energy.
And if he doesn't have his legs, then he's in trouble.
That's true.
Alam mo, yung binitawan ng punch kanina si Butchoy. Doon sa previous round, that yung uppercut
Oo,
na yun.
kanina, no? Nung umpisa ng round.
That connected. Tingin ko, yun ang isang weapon that can actually take this guy Darchinyan out.
Shot.
Pero kita mo, nakatayo si Gorres. But Gorres feels that he can take a punch.
Right. And also, why he's getting hit is because he's giving him the angle to get hit. He's backing out straight instead of turning and moving to the side. Exactly.
He's not showing any lateral movement. I think Gorres needs to be, he needs to be on his toes.
And pag bumaback up siya, he's just straight away. Hindi yung
walang side-to-side movement.
No side-to-side movement. Look, Darchinyan is gonna come in with two straights. And if you back up straight, you're gonna get hit.
The left hand is cocked.
Right. And that's all you gotta really worry about, Darchinyan. Gorres should feint a little bit more because Darchinyan is expecting his punches because Gorres is straining his punches. He's making it known.
Ako, mayroong
I think he got a cut.
heads. At umaagos yung dugo doon sa may kanang bahagi ng ulo ni Butchoy. And this will be Tony Martin working. Ang lakas ng agos yung dugo. And Darchinyan finding a target.
They should break this. I can't believe the referee's not even stopping.
That's right. He could stop this and have the ringside position check on that
If
cut.
losing blood like that, it's
A shot there, left hand from Darchinyan.
Gets stacked again. Yung dugo mo patuloy na umaagos sa kanang bahagi ng ulo ni Butchoy. And we have a full 45 seconds left in this round.
You know, that's the problem with having a replacement referee.
He should stop this right now. He should stop this right now. Check for the referee, the doctor.
Big position.
You know, I was
That's
just
a
going to
big
say.
cut. I mean, that's a fast blood. You're losing a lot of blood like that.
Well, that's a problem with having an inexperienced referee.
I think he's just biased, in my opinion. Because the first one, the knockdown, and the blood is gushing out, it takes a lot of energy. That blood, the way it's gushing out, is a disadvantage for Gorres.
And Gorres will survive this bloody round. He gets stuck.
And even at this stage, referee Lance Rebel has not signaled the ringside position to check on the cut.
That's crazy.
He's very inexperienced. This is his first fight out of New Zealand. And, you know, a fight of this
the doctor
magnitude,
is coming in without
the referee calling it in.
outside.
That's right. Yeah, but Nasser Cruz is checking on their chin.
Right.
He's not checking on Gorres, you know.
Because that's a bigger disadvantage. I mean, the blood, it's gushing out. You know, when you lose blood, you lose energy. The oxygen that goes to your body, I mean, to your head. So that's a big disadvantage. I mean, I don't know what's going on with I guess, like you said, Nonito, it's the inexperience.
Yeah. Now, how did you see that previous round? I thought Darchinyan might have won that round again.
I think, yeah, I would give it to Darchinyan on that one.
Now, Gorres.
Because Gorres was getting caught a lot.
Yeah.
That's what he should do. Just stick that jab.
Jab, and then move in, out. Gorres getting encouragement here from the fans.
Good body shot.
Darchinyan just smiles at Gorres after taking that body shot.
Right. But he should mix it up like that. Body head, and be patient. Be patient. Confuse him. Exactly. That's
Now
the
Gorres
first you'll
is back on
see
his toes.
from Vic Darchinyan hopping. I've never seen Vic Darchinyan hop like that.
Nice left hand again from Darchinyan. That's a power shot.
Lumalabas na naman yung dugo.
Yeah.
Bumukas uli, oh.
Gushing. And the referee's not doing anything about it. He didn't even signal that it was from a headbutt.
Right.
That can wear him down a lot.
A big miss there by Darchinyan, but Gorres didn't take advantage. He's a step slow now.
Yeah. Well, with
I
that
think
cut,
he's being bothered by that blood
yeah,
coming out
yeah,
of
that's
his
what I was gonna say.
left side, right side.
I mean, just the way it's gushing out, he's losing a lot of blood, basically. You know.
Right swing by Z. Gorres. Ayun, ang tama, oh.
Yeah, that's the unexpected. That's what he should try to do more often. Stick that jab and give him the unexpected punches. And when Darchinyan moves in, that's where he should be stopping him with the jab.
That's right.
Watch, that there. Exactly.
When Darchinyan comes in,
when he hops,
with the jab.
watch, when he hops, boom, that's where you stop him with the jab and the 1-2. Boom, right there. Should have been right there.
Sayang yung sharp jabs eh. Itong si Butchoy. Kung nininiglit niya yung sariling advantage niya. Oh.
Good counter.
Excellent shot from Gorres as Darchinyan came in.
This is a good round for Gorres.
Yeah.
Darchinyan is missing badly in this round. Good defense here by Gorres. countering very well. A lot of blood coming from that cut, side of the head.
Tinatabahan yung side na may dugo.
That's right. Yan ang target ni Darchinyan. And Gorres ducks. This could be Gorres' run if he hangs on. 10 seconds to go.
But that gush, something to be worried about. The way
Tingnan paano tatrabahuhin yung cut, no? Yun ang major concern dito.
There's Vic Darchinyan on your screens. And trainer Nonito Villamor, cutman Tony Martin, trying to stop that blood from gushing out of that cut caused by an
Sa bloody
accidental
area
hit.
siya, wala kang magagawa doon sa ano eh. Nandito sa may side na ito, it's a bloody area.
That's right.
Right, and it's not.
Tsaka anytime you get cut on the
In the
skull area,
temple, yeah, in the temple.
and in the skull, general skull area, it is a bloody cut.
I mean, in the face itself, when you get cut in the face, it will bleed. I mean, the blood rushes to our head, you know, and that's why when we tend to bleed more in our head when we do get cut.
There we go. This is round number 8. I thought Gorres won that previous round, Jun.
Right, I agree with you. I agree with you on that one.
Again, unofficial po sa amin yun. And that, again, that shot, that left of si Gorres, rocking itong si Darchinyan. Dapat i-dictate ni Gorres yung tempo eh. Hinahayaan niya pa na makapasok si Darchinyan.
And the reason why he's able to connect is because he's finding the angles, because he's moving a little bit left to right.
Yan.
Right.
Yan ang sekreto eh.
No warning from the referee.
No.
And the thing is, Darchinyan has been pushing him all since the beginning of the fight. And yet there's no warning, no deductions.
Gorres trying to work again on that jab.
Well, as long as Gorres sticks to his game plan, like what he's doing right now, move, and come back like that. There you go. That's it. Lateral movement, expect unexpected.
And mix up the punches so Darchinyan doesn't know where the punches are going to.
Yes.
Alam mo, Jun, maganda yung sinabi mo kanina, no? That referee Lance Rebel did not signal that that cut was caused by a headbutt.
Right.
So if it gets bad and he stops it, it'll go to a technical knockout win.
Yes. That's
For
why
Darchinyan.
Darchinyan, yeah.
Yeah, hindi technical decision.
It's a critical
non-call.
Yeah.
Critical non-call by Lance Rebel, the referee. Very inexperienced referee from New Zealand.
Ayan, gusto ko kasi si Gorres ginagamit yung ring.
That's the way you should do it.
Tapos babalikan niya.
That's the way you should do it.
Again, take Darchinyan off his rhythm.
That's it.
Tama yun.
Saka maganda pag gumagalaw siya, hindi tinatabaot. Tinamaan ang ulo si Gorres. And again, that wound is oozing with blood.
And that's a big, big,
wound again.
big disadvantage for Gorres.
Matapang lang to si Butchoy. He's been too...
He's showing a lot of heart. Both guys actually are showing a lot of heart, but tend to favor the more the good guys actually.
Yeah. Oh, sabi nga nila, di ba? Good things happen to good guys.
I hope so right now.
Well, the left hand,
Pero tingin ko, Gorres pagod na rin si Butchoy.
Gorres is not a sharp. No, he's not taking advantage of situations.
It's not. And the thing,
Tinatabahan nga eh.
And you know, I don't see the legs.
no.
I don't see the legs to Gorres that he showed in the previous rounds. He's
And
not
the
as
thing,
scrappy.
and he looks unstable. If you really look at him, he's unstable.
He's shaky.
He's shaking. Yeah. I don't think it's the punches of course, but I think the blood as well is being in a big effect. It's affecting it more than the punches.
You know, if just for Darchinyan's aggressiveness, he probably won that previous round. You see the way
Right.
he
Magaling
connected
ng
that
robol.
time.
Nakita mo yung role ni Gorres
Yeah,
dun sa
yeah.
punch na yun. That was key, no? You want to roll with the punches.
Saka
you
walang
don't
impact
right.
eh.
And-
Walang full impact.
That's true. And he shouldn't back up straight. And he did well by backing up in an angle or in a curve.
So
Although
gentlemen,
he should.
who do you think won that previous round? Tough call.
It's a very tough. It could have gone either way, but I would say to Gorres because
You want to give it to Gorres?
yes, I would give it to Gorres. I mean, I have my own score and you guys do have one, and it's unofficial.
Well, we'll try to count it later. Ayoko pang
I think I
bilangin.
lost count already.
But it's a very close fight. That we can say. Very close one.
Knockdown scored kanina. A questionable one sa first round by Darchinyan, but a legitimate knockdown scored by Gorres in the second round. Scheduled for 12.
You know, this is going to come down to who wants it more. We've got just a few rounds left.
He should stop him with that jab. That's what he should do. Just like that. Just like that.
Para hindi makaporma si Darchinyan.
Right.
Gorres just needs to shoot that jab. Shoot the jab.
Si Butchoy, kung susundan yung karir niya, kung merong isa lang na nakita namin na weakness, is yung kanyang staying power, yung stamina.
You know, Butchoy is not able to tuck that left hand any longer.
Well, he showed some power in the earlier rounds. I mean, he hurt Darchinyan a lot of times. Not just once, not just twice, but a few times, several times actually. So, I mean, being hurt in the early round, Darchinyan is still vulnerable for a big shot that can take him down.
Ready for the taking yan si Darchinyan.
Right. I mean, you can see from his face, he's straining as well. You know, expecting if something he gets hit.
See, Darchinyan doesn't have a jab.
No,
Absolutely no jab.
he doesn't. The only time no jab is when he throws his straight.
Right.
Or overhand right or body. That's basically it.
He just looks to throw that left hand.
That's it.
Every time.
That's it.
He looks to throw the left. See, even when he leads with the right hand, he will always throw that left. He's so predictable a fighter. So
Right.
predictable.
That's one thing that Gorres should take advantage of.
And Gorres just looking to load up that left hand.
He should stick with his jab and then come up with that straight.
Ako, tinamaan si Gorres.
See, the thing is, Darchinyan is doing the same thing. He should know that that's the punch that's the punch.
Let's score a knockdown.
Let's go back.
Let's score a knockdown. That I think was a knockdown.
That was a knockdown.
He's too shaky. He doesn't have his legs.
Yeah,
Wala yung
he's
power.
he's
Doesn't
very
have his
shaky.
legs.
What it is, Gorres is fighting right now is just pride as a fighter, as a person who was disrespected, and for his crowd, for his hometown. That's one thing that keeps him up. But he should know. That's why he's falling all over the place right now. But he should know that Darchinyan only wants to land that punch.
Ayaw si Gorres, ayaw gumalaw. Absorbing the full impact of those punches.
I think Gorres should be smart about it. Hold a little, move a little. You know,
I think
take the
he's
time
tired.
to recover.
Ayoko yung mata ni Gorres.
No.
Aba ng pagod na fighter.
Yeah.
Tingnan mo
He looks really tired. He looks
Yes.
strained.
He needs to recharge. We'll take a break. Ito po, importante yung mga next few rounds coming up for Butchoy. It's now or never. Ayan, nakita nyo yun. That was a clear shot.
Alam mo, partner, kung
By Darchinyan.
and if he had his legs, if his legs were still there, hindi siya pabagsak nun eh. Kasi hindi naman masyadong malakas yung suntok. But you'll have to score the knockdown. That was a good call.
Again, the problem of Gorres, the staying power, the stamina, yun ang nagiging Waterloo ni Butchoy dito po sa later rounds ng laban na to, scheduled for 12.
Well, people are trying to give him courage right now. Gorres. But like you said, Chino, his eyes doesn't show that fearness, the fearlessness that he had in the earlier rounds. But I think...
Saka nagiging wild yung mga shots niya.
Yes, and he's not as composed as he was.
Well, entering round number 10, our unofficial scorecard shows Darchinyan ahead 85 to 83. That's after 9 rounds.
Wala wild eh. Nawala yung precision nitong si Butchoy Gorres. And now being bothered by that blood. He's trying to wipe off the blood trickling down his right eye.
Not only that, that left hand of Darchinyan is beginning to connect with a little more regularity now. And that's a source of a big problem here for Butchoy. Tinatamaan na siya.
And because of that cut, that blood that gushes out, I mean, it takes a lot of energy.
Oo nga, no? Ang tagal na.
Yeah.
Na hindi nakokontrol yung blood from that side, the right side of the head. Dito pong si Butchoy Gorres.
And if you really think about how many ounces of blood he've already lost.
Oo.
So, and the blood keeps us going. You know, it's part of us.
Tanda mo na dyan ang oxygen natin.
Exactly. And that's why Gorres is not able to process well.
And of course, that blood was...
Yeah, you can see the fatigue in his
round.
Yeah.
Wala na yung paa ni Gorres, oh.
Wala na. You can see his power punches as well.
He's just fighting on survival mode.
He's just looking to survive. That's right, yeah. Not a good sign here for Gorres. He's taking a lot of punishment now from Darchinyan.
And his movements are very slow now.
And he's like a bull now.
He should be smart. Yeah, he's just like a bull, like you said, Kinito. But Gorres should be smart about it. Hold a little. Don't worry about anything. Grab on. You know, have some rest.
Ang tawag ng gulang.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, you can tell Gorres has
Wala
one more
na,
legs.
gulong-gulong na eh.
And look at how bad that blood is gushing out. I mean, Gorres can only take so much right now. Especially with that blood gushing out and the punches that he's getting hit in his head.
Come here. Sit down.
Hata kumpiyansa sa kagalingon, Choy. Hata kumpiyansa sa kagalingon mo. Hata kumpiyansa sa kagalingon mo. Salig mo. Kaya na kayo.
This is our replay.
Oh, here's that left hand again.
Saka
That's
kita
same
mo,
thing.
wala na yung kanina meron siya reflex action eh. Pag tinamaan siya, roll siya, and then
Right.
pag dideliver siya.
And you see how telegraphic his uppercut is.
Saka yung mata nakita mo.
Wala na. But he's fighting with his heart, his people that's giving him support, his pride as a fighter, and like I said, a pride of a fighter who is being disrespected.
Grabe yung support group ng ala dito.
And Darchinyan answering the bell for round number 11. Looking to finish off Gorres.
Luya na sa Choy, napadala. Ayaw pa na sa luya. Luya siya. Luya na siya.
Darchinyan boasted that he will knock out ito pong si Gorres.
Well, Darchinyan looks fatigued as well.
Pagod pa rin, no?
Yes.
Nice.
He's breathing right now. I think he's saving himself for the last round. That's what I think Darchinyan is doing. If you really think about it, the way he's less aggressive.
Well, you know, he's coasting along. He knows that he's got a nice lead on points. As far as Butchoy is concerned, if he's behind by 2-3 points here, he needs to knock out Darchinyan. He needs to put him down on the canvas.
Pero wala na sa tangke, wala na serpa sa tangke.
At saka Butchoy, saka yung power. Diminished power na si Butchoy. But you know, if he wants it, it's gotta show. Pagpakita rin siya ngayon.
I think Darchinyan is saving himself for the last round, or he's really, really tired. Because he's no power, no pop, and his aggressiveness is very diminished. But Choi, wala nang paa talaga, wala nang paa na. He's just fighting with all the pride, with all the heart. He's pushing himself well.
Actually, parehong pagod na boksingero ito nakikita natin sa tabaw ng ring ngayon. And Butchoy even unable to keep his balance when he throws a punch. Madulas na yung sahig, pero wala na talaga, wobbly legs na.
Aggressiveness of Vic Darchinyan again showing here late in this round.
I still think that if Gorres can land that punch again, I mean,
He can turn it around.
right, he can. I mean, Darchinyan is still hurt. He's tired and hurt. So if he gets hit in that chin, he still has a chance to drop him.
And it's all a matter of timing.
Yeah, that's basically it. All a matter of timing.
They will roll it a slip.
Well, Gorres' corner are telling him to move. Just play.
He just keeps on falling now because he just doesn't have the legs. And he's saying that he's being pushed. You know, it's also true that he's being pushed, Junjun, huh?
Like I said, ever since the early round, there's no, and Darchinyan is known for the push. I mean, he pushed me, he pushed Gabi, exactly. And he's not getting a warning. I mean, ever since the beginning. No warning, no deduction.
Ito itong round na to, go for broke sabi nga nila kasi the only way that Butchoy can salvage this one is for him to score a devastating knockdown or a knockout if he can.
Exactly. But one thing is that, I mean, like I said, he has a chance to make it happen. Just one punch. But from what I see in the last round, I think Darchinyan was saving his energy for this final round.
And you see the look on the face of Butchoy Gorres.
His legs are gone.
It's a lost look at this point. And this corner trying to revive him for the last big effort. This is the fourth round coming up. And Darchinyan is already in the middle of the ring, ready to get it on.
Now Darchinyan is ready for it. Cebu are giving him inspiration right now by chanting his name. His corner are telling him to just play, don't get inside. Yeah, don't. Yes. No, actually they're saying don't. Wag magbara-bara.
Darchinyan never adjusted his style, the same style
That's
that he
it.
showed in the first round.
And he lacks the durability. That's one thing that I know.
Yeah.
So a rematch.
Ihihigang mo ito ng maaga.
I'm angry by the fact that he tried to lead and did all this dirty tactics to Gorres. I mean, as a fighter, or even the people here. I mean,
Pero wala na rin eh. Alam mo,
well, he's falling down because he's getting pushed even the slightest nudge. Kasi shaky na eh.
right.
saka alam mo,
It's just tough.
hindi na makalakad si Butchoy ng diretso.
Yeah. This is a tough fight for him.
too
Tough
hard.
fight.
Fighting on pure instincts itong batang ito.
Oh, you have to be proud of
something.
Gorres.
Oh yeah,
You have to be proud of
that's
him.
really something. I mean, he can't even get up without the help of the referee, and yet he's pushing himself.
He went up against a really tough opponent, very dangerous foe.
I think without the cut, I think Gorres would have taken him out.
Nang hina, malaki masyado ang tinanggal sa kanya. Nang dugo patuloy
Especially,
ng mga
yes.
agos.
Maybe a cup of it already.
Imagine that happened in the 6th round.
Exactly, half of it, you know. But like I said, in my opinion, I think Gorres would have taken him out in the early round if it wasn't for that cut.
Gorres just trying to hang on.
Darchinyan has no more
finish this
pop, so
fight.
it's
On his feet, yeah.
Parehong
oh, he was hurt there.
Parehong pagod. Ayun o, pagtutulong ka na.
No power left in the punches, I think, of either fighter.
both fighters are actually fighting both with their heart. So
It's just instinct now. It's just
but
instinct.
still, a dirty fighter, you can't. You have no
No sympathy.
sympathy for a fighter like Darchinyan right now.
And again, Gorres goes down on his knee. Pushed down.
Well, we'll see what the judges has for this fight.
Ako, there you go, Darchinyan.
Let's hope that our hometown decision may come in handy, but it was a great fight. Both fighters fought with all their heart. So especially Gorres. Gorres with pride, with everything.
And Billy is saying the trainer got hit by a water bottle. Nakita ko yun. May nagtapa ng water bottle. You know that last round, how would you score that, Jun?
I would give it to Gorres.
Mga tumiangyo dito mo labay, botilya, tubig diri sa ring na to. Atong iyangyo tanan, please.
Darchinyan didn't do anything really that I could have given him. I mean, the fight was close.
Thank you.
I mean, the round was close, but
Well, it went the same. It went the same way that the 11th round went.
yeah. And
Darchinyan sort of
I
just
think
stopped.
I'm more of focused of the fight to judge.
You know,
To judge in the right manner. So right now,
Ito po, we await of course the decision of the judges dito po sa laban na ito. Pero kung objectively speaking, yung last 4 rounds, talagang on survival mode na lang po si Butchoy.
mahirap na. Oh.
and Gorres, he looked at me as the fight went, as right now actually, he looked at me and you know, he had a little disappointment in his face, but you know, I give him a lot of, I told him
courage.
he did so much. I mean, I have respect.
It's courage. It's courage.
He
I
gave,
think
you know, he gave more than what I
I
expected.
think a lesser man, June, would have quit. A lesser man would have quit.
I mean, he could not stand straight. He could not get up without the aid of the referee. And yet, you know, he got hit, but he still stands. And he needs to be applauded. I mean, a lot of respect goes to Gorres right now.
Here's Gary Shaw, Michael Aldeguer shaking the hand of Z Gorres. What a gallant stand.
But that was a good boxing event. I mean, that's true warrior going into fights, you know, and it was just a great fight. It was a great fight. Just unfortunate for Gorres, he had that headbutt, that cut that helped, you know, diminish his energy, his movement. You know, that had to do a lot with how he was moving after the cut.
Now this fight will go to the scorecards. Yung po mga judges natin, si Jonathan Davis, that's an American sounding name pero Filipino po siya, no? Jonathan Davis, tapos si Montol Suryachand ng Thailand. As you take a look at last bits of action here in this 12-rounder. Yan po yung he was pushed down. At saka si Seth Perkins of Australia, so 3 judges. It's in their hands now as to who won this fight.
To me, Gorres is a win-win situation for him. You know, he fought with his. It was just unfortunate for that cut, but the respect that he earned from everybody from this fight. I mean, a lot of respect goes to him. And then
you also
now,
have to wonder, June, no? Depending on what happens here. Well, before we speculate on what will happen to both these fighters, ito na po ang decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action-packed boxing, let's give both fighters a round of applause for a great fight, Z Gorres and Vic Darchinyan. And ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of boxing, we're going to the scorecards of our judges. And here I'd like to read our scores. Judge Montol Suryachand scores about 113-112 for Gorres. Judge John Davis scores about 114-112 Darchinyan. Judge Seth Perkins scores about 113-113. We have a split draw.
It's a
We have
draw.
a split draw, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I guess a rematch is on the way. I mean, this event was great. You know, I think a rematch is to decide who will win, who is the mandatory.
This is kind of surprising because we thought that towards the end of the fight that Darchinyan was dictating with his aggressiveness, but a lucky break.
Right, but you get actually in the beginning the rounds were close, so I guess, you know, I was like, for me, when I was giving the decision to Gorres and then you were giving the round to Darchinyan,
right?
So it was close. It could have gone either way, and I think that was the one that the judges are looking at, and they gave it to Gorres.
Alam mo, lucky yun ako para sa akin. Kahit Pilipino ako, Gorres was lucky to have escaped with a split round.
I agree with you guys on that. You know, I mean, in the early rounds after the cut, it was Darchinyan all the way.
But think about this, gentlemen. One judge, the Filipino judge, scored it for Darchinyan. So if he had scored it for Gorres, Gorres would have won this by a split decision.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable because the neutral judge, si Montol ng Thailand, scored it for Gorres. Yun ang irony
But
of the
that's how it
situation.
is in boxing. You know, there's people with I guess he looks at how courageous, because some judges look at how punches goes or how strong a fighter is, so they give it to whatever they prefer a fighter would be.
One round of applause.
Well, you know, I'll tell you, I thought that would be a credit also to Filipino judges. We have a Filipino judge not scoring it for the Filipinos.
That was good.
Para sa akin yun ang saving grace. Para sa akin yun ang saving grace of this bout. Yung Pinoy, imbis na bigay yung home court advantage, scored it objectively.
And another one round of applause for
I agree with that. Now people know that Filipinos are.
This is your main event of the evening as Ala Promotions in cooperation with Solar Sports, Tanduay Ram, the #1 Ram, and Gary Shaw Productions presents your main event of the evening, 12 rounds of boxing at the super flyweight division. This is an official IBF title eliminator, with the winner of this fight getting the mandatory challenger status to go up and challenge current IBF world champion Dmitry Kirillov. This bout is sanctioned by the International Boxing Federation. Supervising the bout at ringside is Ray Whitley of Australia. If the fight goes a distance, we're going to our judges, Seth Perkins of Australia, Montor Suriyachand of Thailand, and John Davis of the Philippines. The ring physician for this bout, Dr. Jose Unabia. The man in charge of the bout, third man in the ring, a referee from New Zealand, Mr. Lance Rebel. And now, let's meet our fighters. First, to my left, fighting out of the blue corner and wearing the black trunks. He weighed in at 115 pounds. His ring record, 29 wins, 1 defeat, with 23 of his wins coming by way of knockout. Currently ranked #5 in the world by the IBF, and is currently the IBO Super Flyweight World Champion. The former IBF Flyweight Champion of the World, Vic, the Raging Bull Darchinyan. His opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner and wearing the black trunks. He also weighed in at the super flyweight limit of 115 pounds. His record, 27 wins, 2 defeats and 1 draw, with 15 of his wins coming by way of knockout. He's currently ranked #6 in the world by the IBF.
Coming in June.
That's true. That's very true. And you can tell that's all he does. Is that straight. That's all that Gorres has to watch out for. And be smart. Stick that jab and move. Stick that jab and be relaxed. There you go.
Ayun ang isa na knock. He is able to knock the punches ito po si Gorres. Vic Darchinyan.
Gorres showing good defense.
Dapat relaxin niya kay Butsoy. Ano si Darchinyan ready to go.
Gorres scoring a knockout. Darchinyan is holding on.
Darchinyan is holding on. Si Gorres yung pasensya pinapakita niya. At least hindi na igigil dito. But Gorres knows that he can take this guy down. One more clear punch. Gorres is all the time in there. Pauwi na, no? Makikita natin. Ito yung mga tao, at least prevent yung mga tao from throwing.
Andito po ang games ng amusement board. At nakikiusap po ako na kung bakit pabayaan nyo lang pong matuloy ang laban. Okay? Pabayaan lang po natin.
Ayun yung announcement ng Games and Mrs. Board
Maraming
Chairman.
salamat po.
The
Ako po'y
ito po yung
nakikiusap.
The replay.
legitimate knockdown.
Remember, he was hit with that right hand, and boom, there he goes, right on the chin.
Perfect counter. Perfect counter shot. The right hand.
Alam
You
mo,
can tell he was really hurt.
June, alam mong ginawa mo? You actually broke his glass. And
Right.
that opened up.
He was very tough at first, but this time, he's not as durable as before.
You cracked his invincibility at yun na yung
That's
gagawin
good.
ni Gorres.
That's good.
Hand speed, his foot speed, and he cannot afford to allow Darchinyan to intimidate him and to crowd him, and for Darchinyan to show his power.
Maganda si Gorres at least for early parts. Nakikita niyo yung punches, eh, no?
Right. See, that's the thing about... Oh, did you see that knee? Did you see that knee?
Lifting up the knee.
That's what you call a dirty fighter.
Pero pinaghandaan ito sigurado ng kampo nitong si Gorres.
And you can tell. When Darchinyan punches and Gorres is on the other side, he throws in the back of the head.
But Gorres is very tentative. You notice when he throws his punches, he's too far away. His punches are not landing. They're about an inch shy of finding the mark. He's a little tentative, he's a little cautious.
Marami na isinuntok itong si Vic Darchinyan, but he has not found its mark. And si Gorres is actually pushed down.
Oh, they call a knockdown. They call a knockdown. That's unbelievable. They call a knockdown. They call a knockdown. Now the referee is Lance Reville of New Zealand. This is unbelievable. There was no punch landed by Darchinyan, and he throws it again. He throws it down again. And bottles are being thrown. Bottles are being thrown inside the ring. The referee has to take control.
As long as Gorres keeps his cool,
Yun ang importante, oh.
Like that, it's composure.
stick to his plan, because
Has
right
to be
now,
poise and composure.
Wala, hindi naman tumatama kung titignan nyo.
back of the head. That was the back of the head punch. See, that's one thing that they have to watch out. Bottles are being thrown everywhere.
It's unbelievable.
And coins as well.
You know, there was some controversy surrounding the assignment of officials in this fight.
That's true.
The first referee was an Australian, John Wright, and they were saying, why will you have an Australian when Darchinyan is Australian? Tingnan natin.
This is where
Knockdown ba yun o hindi?
it was clearly, there was no punches.
And currently the IBF Intercontinental Super Flyweight Champion out of the Allah Gym, Z the Dream Gorres. Z Gorres, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, let's go on. The man in charge of the bout, our referee, Lance Rebel.
Okay, boys, you heard the instructions. Once again, obey my commands at all times. Touch them up. Good luck to both of you.
Round number 1, ito na po yung ating iniintay sa lahat. Unang tingin, nakakatakot tignan itong si Vic Darchinyan.
Well, he's got that very intimidating stance.
It's very intimidating.
And
he looks
also
bigger.
very unorthodox.
He's very awkward, yeah. Very awkward. He's hard to fight, actually. Right now, they're just filling each other out.
And look at the way he contorts his body. He's trying to distract Puchoy. That's Z Gorres. That's how Gorres is fondly called. Gorres is keeping a safe distance away.
That's good. That's good. As long as he does that, jab and get out. Because you can tell when Darchinyan punches like that.
Nababasa mo yun, no?
Right, right. And look how wide his legs are.
Right.
So he has no lateral movement as much as Gorres should. So if Gorres plays it smart, don't try to go for a knockout. Just be smart about it. He should be able to take this guy and go to his weak side.
Ngayon ko lang nakita si Darchinyan. He is big for a flyweight. Huh?
Oh yes,
Oh
he
yeah,
really is.
he's very big.
Well, he's actually a super flyweight now, 115 pounds. Both of these fighters are southpaws. And Gorres is going to rely on his... No punch at all!
No punches at all.
He was pushed down. He was pushed down. And water bottles now being thrown into the ring. He was pushed down. And this is unbelievable.
Alam mo, sa mga Cebuano, hindi mo maiiwasan. Talagang napaka-passionate nila about itong laro na ito. Sana lang wag sana magbato, no? Masasayang yung laban na ito. Ito.
And here we go again, round number 2. So you'll have to score that round 10-8 under professional rules for
wala
the
tayong magagawa doon, no?
But like I said, Gorres has to watch out for that back of the head punches.
Back of the head,
I know
the
I was
knee.
a victim of that as well.
Darchinyan
The knees,
is
exactly.
a dirty fighter,
Indeed.
and he tries to intimidate you. So now he's gotten Gorres' attention, and look at the way he moves in. He's like a stalking prey, like a praying mantis.
As long as Gorres sticks to his game plan and not get caught up with all this.
Now the question
Importante
is,
focus, tama kayong dalawa na hindi kailangan mawala at sumabay doon sa style itong si Darchinyan.
That's true.
Ito pong si Puchoy.
now it took 5 rounds for Nonito Donaire to knock out Darchinyan. Gorres just has to bide his time and look for the opening, find the opening, but he's got to show some power.
You can
Juni
tell.
has to show power.
Well, that's one thing that
Oh, nice
there you
shot!
go. He got him on the chin. That was a beautiful shot.
And Darchinyan surprised
it.
with that shot.
He felt it. And he's not as tough as I thought he was.
Here's the big Darchinyan trying to make a brawl out of it.
Wala
Beautiful,
Gorres,
beautiful move for
hindi
Gorres.
tumatama from Darchinyan. Ayan, makikita nyo, panay wide swing.
Gorres cannot afford to turn this into a brawl and fight Darchinyan's fight.
Exactly. He should just, like I said, stick to his plan, stick that jab and that 1-2 and get out. There you go, just like that. Darchinyan is very awkward, but yet his punches are predictable. See, that's all he does.
no.
He
Nice
sets
counter.
up that straight.
As Darchinyan was coming in, he got tagged by a left hand from Gorres. Darchinyan is wide open.